So in the top of the screen, in the middle of the screen is Charlotte Doig, and on to your right you have Susanne Rosendahl out of Germany, and they got 30 seconds. And you're gonna keep rowing until it hits 2:30. 15 seconds. And we can see Nicolette in the room as well. All right. So 5, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Well done.
Excellent. Athletes now have 30 seconds to get back, to get their cardio back, and then they need to restart. So 15 seconds. And they're going to do this for 7 rounds in total.
You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, let's go. All right, another round of shuttle runs. 10 burpees. And shuttle runs again. Looks like we got some issues with the sound on YouTube. I'm sorry about that.
Super.
So I can keep singing over here because no one's going to hear me anyway. Let's... Now we can hear you. All right. Looks like we sorted. Do you guys in the chat hear me? YouTube, are you live? All right, so this is the first iF3 World Cup. This is an event that we started because we wanted to do something for the athletes around the world since everything is canceled due to the COVID situation. Unfortunately, this is also causing problems with the time zones because we have athletes in California, which is Lisa to your bottom right. And we have athletes all over in, we get in Germany, which is in Central Europe, which is Susanne with the, so you can see the back of her shirt. And then we have an athlete in UK, which is Charlotte Doig. She is sitting at the top right of the screen. And then we have an athlete all the way over in California. So this is 3 a.m. in the morning for Lisa. She's working hard. All right, you got 5. And athletes are 30 seconds for this round. So what they're doing, they are, for the 7 rounds, they are collecting as many meters on the rower as possible. And they will add them together for the 7 rounds. And that will be their total score for this workout, this test. This is endurance. And 10 seconds. And 5, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And of course, the athletes are also running on their own clock, so we make sure that they are not doing anything that they should not be doing. So the clock that you can see on my screen is just for monitoring purposes, so you guys can see what's going on. 10 seconds before we start round 3. I can hear some hearts pumping. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Round number 3. Athletes, they're on their way. Another 60-meter shuttle runs and 10 burpees, 60 meters shuttle run, and then another session on the rower. As a reminder, this is test number 1. We call it endurance or aerobic capacity. This is 1 out of 6 categories that we use in the International Functional Fitness Federation. We have aerobic capacity, we got strength, we've got body weights, we got body weight skill, we got mixed modal, and we have power. Those are the 6 test categories that that we are using for the Functional Fitness Federation, and we are testing those things. But this actual event is we're only using 4 of them. So we have the endurance, which is the one we're doing now. And then we are doing the strength piece, which is test number 2. Then we are doing a mixed, which is test number 3. And no, this power is number 3, which is strong. And then the last one is mixed. So we are on to round number 4. This is third round. And we have Susanne and Charlotte on the rowers. Now Lisa is back on her rower too. This will be a tight schedule. They have about 40 seconds left on the rower. And there we can see Nicolette as well. Nicolette, who is working out of Australia. She's got 20 seconds. I think that she is a bit out of sync, but she is working on her own clock anyway, so it's going to be fine for the scores. 10 seconds left on the rower. 5, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So that's round number 3. Perfect.
Very good, Susanne.
15 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
Very good run, very good run.
Okay, 2, 1, and go. Round number 4. We're almost halfway. Well done, athletes. They keep running. So this is all about pacing. And try to keep it steady throughout the 7 rounds. Keep your heart rate down as much as possible. And got burpees to the plate. Athletes need to have their chest to the ground. And then they need to be up onto the plate with hips, knees, and full body extension at the top of the plate. The plate is 7 centimeters, which is about 3 inches for those of you who don't know metric system. And they're 1 minute into this round. We got a bunch of people from Germany I can see in the chat. Awesome. I can also say that for the qualifiers, we had more than 600 athletes in the qualifier. And this final event that we do this weekend is the top 5 in each age division. So top 5 out of 600 in each made it to the finals. These are women 55 to 59 years old. On your screen, you got on the right. There we go. We got some connection problems with Australia. In the top middle, we have Charlotte Doig out of UK. To the right, Susanne Rosendahl out of Germany. To the bottom left, Lisa Agliano from the US. And in the bottom right now, Nicolette Dunstan out of Australia. So they got 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So athletes, they are allowed to row all the way until the stop, and then the TO, which is their technical official, will be counting the number of meters after the machine stops. So they got 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Round number 5. We got some big cardio machines here.
Five, 4, 3.
This is round number 5 out of 7. And when these athletes are done with all of the 7 rounds, they will be doing a 14 minutes break to cover up, recover. We got burpees on 3 ladies. We have Charlotte at the top right. We got Suzanne, bottom left, and Lisa, bottom right. And we got all athletes on their shuttle runs. So 4 times 15 meters. That's about 50 feet. They do shuttle runs. And when they're done with these shuttle runs, they're back on the rower. Here we go. First back is Charlotte. Back on the rower. On her 5th round, she's got about 45 seconds. I hear them work hard. There we go. Nicolette is back in the room. They got 15 seconds on their 5th round. Now you need to be efficient with the rower. You got 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, 5 rounds done. Lisa is done as well, putting the rower down. I think we also all can see that Nicolette, which is in the middle bottom now, she is her stream is a bit delayed, so she's not in sync with the rest of them. So 5 rounds done. We got 2 more rounds. And start number 6 will start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ladies are going on round number 6. And athletes will be summarizing, making a total out of the rower. So as many meters row as possible in 7 rounds. And this is a really, really hard test on these women to be doing a lot of aerobic work. 30 seconds is not a lot of rest, and they need to try to get their heart rate down as much as possible in that time. Now this is functional fitness. This is the endurance part, also called aerobic capacity, and that is always a part of the events that we create here at the iF3. This is the first time we do the World Cup, and it's also the first time that we host an event that is online and live like this. We've seen other organizations do similar things, but this is the first time for us. So they got about 1 minute to do their shuttle runs. Lisa is back on her rower. So is Charlotte is back on the row. She started. There comes Suzanne. That's perfect. They're doing it. They got about 40 seconds to do the rowing. And then they have their final rest. Here we go. Nicolette is back online. She's working out of her own garage, her home gym. They got 15 seconds on the final round. And trying to get as many meters in on the row as possible. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and stop. One more round.
7, 8, and onto the row. Get on that row. Come on, Trix. Get on that row now.
They got 15 seconds of resting. Then they do on to the last round of this endurance workout. Last round of this endurance workout starts in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, ladies. Final round. 60 meters shuttle run. 10 burpees, 60 meters shuttle run, and then maximum on the rower to finish off this test. There we go. Got 2 rounds on the stretch on the shuttle runs. They're doing 4 times 15 meters. Here we go. Charlotte is back on her burpees. Here comes Suzanne on her burpees. Lisa is doing burpees as well. Everybody is on. We're going to be trying to show some scores in the meantime while we wait for athletes. And there got another 35 seconds, ladies. No, 1 minute 35. Sorry. Here we go. 1 minute 35. Final round. Here we go. We got Charlotte is back on the shuttle runs. Suzanne is back on the shuttle runs. Lisa is doing her final burpee and onto the shuttle runs as well. Well done. And this is the last set of shuttle runs for these ladies, and then they're gonna be onto the rower for the final minute. So 1 minute. And Charlotte is back on the rower. Suzanne is back on the rower. And Lisa is coming in. She's in now. There we go. We got some latency on Nicolette, so she is probably a few seconds behind. It's a long way to Australia. And so, there we go, ladies. We have the final 30 seconds. Now it's all out, maximum, all out row. Pushing with their legs, pulling with their arms, and trying to keep that pace going. Go, Charlotte. The Bowdens are rooting for you. And final, we got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. We are trying to get some scores in.
14-minute break. Get on it.
And these ladies are gonna be doing a 14-minute break.
Let's go. Go. Pull.
We got some latency there in Australia. She clocked out.
Yeah.
So we need to go. There we go. We got some big ladies on the ground.
176.
Ja, du guckst mit, ne?
Ja, 221.
It was well done. This is a really tough workout.
Plus 195.
And we're gonna let these ladies rest until the clock reaches 35 minutes exactly. And then they will be back on
Plus 200.
doing some lifting. We're gonna allow them to
Wirst du gucken, ne?
Ja, ja.
Rest for a few seconds.
Also ich kann nochmal manuell nachrechnen. 6, 7, 8, 18, 17, 19, stimmt. 10, 18,
While we get
27, 29,
the scores coming in.
30, stimmt auch. 23, 10, ja, stimmt.
Silke Groß, hier, das ist alles gut, Susanne. Die öffentlichen Chats hier.
We're gonna get the scores in.
Susanne, hat
Soon enough. Here we go.
Ist okay. So, jetzt muss ich das hier eingeben, ne? Ja. Charlotte hat ein bisschen mehr. Ist egal. Charlotte ist größer und schwerer als du. Alles schön. Alles gut. Jetzt hat den Zettel weg, ne? Warte.
And we're waiting for these athletes to finish and sending their scores to me. Now, the next workout they're doing is the power work or the strength workout. You got Suzanne, she's taking a rest. She's going out of the gym. Looks like it.
No, not really. I'm going to the next set.
Here we go. While we have you on camera, Suzanne, you want to talk to us about that workout?
Yes, it's only doing. It is
What was your tactics?
just line and run forward and do not think about anything. Only mind out and do it.
Did you try the workout before?
I did it on Saturday, and this showed me that I have to fight against my brain because endurance is really my thing. I like skills, and on the other hand, it's a good workout. Thank you very much. It's very good.
Thank you. Well done.
Ja, ich habe eine.
Here we go. We are back. I got most of the scores in. I'm just waiting for Nicolette. See if I get the scores in. So far, I got the rest of them. So I'm gonna put on, see what we're doing next. Next up.
Ja, 14 Minuten, das ist genug Zeit. Wir holen jetzt gleich das Rudergerät runterfahren.
In front you split it, where you would think you would split it from. Yeah, pull it.
So next up is a 15-minute workout. It will be where the athletes will be doing a 3-rep max shoulder to overhead and also a 3-rep max overhand grip deadlift. The athletes, they could use 2 barbells. They can do whatever they like, back and forth. They could try these different lifts how many times as they want, and in whichever order they want. They could add weights, they could remove weights, they could do everything at the same weights. So still waiting for scores from Nicolette over in Australia. Let's see if she gets there soon enough. And Suzanne is back in the room. And here we go. Athletes are allowed to try the workout and warm up using the bars. But we have some issues with
Guck mal
Nicolette.
an. Geh mal auf alle Programme an. Wo du anzeigen kannst, wo alle Programme an sind.
Weiß ich nicht, was du meinst.
Wenn du auf so einen kleinen Button, der ist ja noch an, im Hintergrund. Siehst du? So, wo alle Programme an sind.
All right. We're gonna show some message from our sponsors.
Okay. You are the 10.
Ja, aber was macht er nicht? Ich habe kein Bild mehr.
Don't touch the ball, it's over, call it close, but we all know what this is gonna be. You came to fail the test, you met the best, expect the chess, but got monopoly. I came and got you out, I knocked you out, I cropped you out with no apologies. I am the hope, the heart, the faith, the spark, the one who will fulfill the prophecy. I just been counting, never lounging, climbing up mountains, bouncing back. Step in the ring of us, step back. They'll learn hot when I get on the track. I like it louder than most, watching all these shit just buy down to the goat. If I can't decide, I'ma probably get both. We done celebrate, but right now I'm a toast, resurrect the ghost. Outside, outside, everything around me I create with my own hands. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime. My team on, they gon' show and I shine. We can take this outside, outside. Looking at the stars, staring with my mouth wide. I ain't letting no one stop me this time. Every single level that I reach and I climb. They ask how you from outside, outside. Everything on my mind. Working too hard, I don't need no downtime. My team, they gon' shine, I shine. We can take this. You are just not on my level. I keep my foot on the pedal. I set the tone, I don't settle. I can put fear in the devil. You are just not on my level. I keep my foot on the pedal. I set the tone, I don't settle. We can take this outside, outside. Looking at the stars, staring with my mouth wide. I ain't letting no one stop me this time. Every single level that I reach and I climb. They ask, are you from outside, outside? Everything around me I create my mind. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime. My team, they gon' shine, I shine. We can take this. You are just not on my level. You are just not on my level. You are just not on my level. You are just not on my level.
All right, we're back. There's 5 minutes until we go on to the next workout, which is the strength test.
Not by much.
That will be
Jetzt
a 15-minute time frame where the athletes are going to do a 3-rep max on the shoulder to overhead and a 3-rep max overhand grip deadlift. So no mixed grip. It needs to be an overhand grip deadlift. The max shoulder to overhead could be anyhow. So it could be a strict press, it could be a push press, it could be a split jerk, it could be a power jerk. They can use whatever technique they want to do, but it needs to be a 3-rep max on their behalf. Athletes need to be positioned with the barbell from the front rack, and it needs to be they need to be fully locked out, elbows, hips, knees, and with full control of the barbell at the top position. We got about 3.5 minutes.
Right, Trix, let's get done. Campbell, I want the 15 kilo.
We got Charlotte, Nicolette. I'm just gonna ask Nicolette to get some scores in.
You've got 6 minutes.
So 3 minutes, 10 seconds until we have a go time.
No.
You're fine.
Lisa has her barbell set up. There we go. Nicolette, we need some scores in, please. There we go. I got it. Thank you very much.
I don't know mom anyone, but I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
And we are getting ready to, it's 2.5 minutes until go time.
Keine Ahnung.
And we are going to have these ladies try to address the camera every time they do a lift, so we know how much weight they're putting on. And they're just going to shout out loud.
I have 175 pounds.
Lisa Gliano, she's doing 175 on her. Yep.
45 bars.
So it's going to be a nice mixture of pounds and kilos over here. So we're going to try to do some conversions without any confusions. The athletes that are doing kilograms, they will report kilograms, and the athletes that do pounds, they will report pounds, and we will do the conversion to kilograms. So it's going to be the correct for everybody, same conversion rates. So 90 seconds about before we go. We had some scores in for the winner of the previous events. I could tell you that we had Nicolette. She did 1,220 meters, and that's a 4th place for her. Lisa from the US, she did 1,370 meters, which gets her 3rd place. And Susanne Rosendahl out of Germany, 1,469 meters, which gives her 2nd place. And the winner of the last test was Charlotte from the UK at 1,516 meters. So a good start for Charlotte.
Under 200 meters. So
And she takes 100 points for that test. 2nd place is worth 75 points. And 3rd place is worth 55. And 4th place is 35 points. So we got 30 seconds, ladies, before you can get started. And Suzanne is going to start her shoulders to overhead at 48 kilos and deadlifts on 81 kilos. And you can start in 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
5,
5,
3, 2, 1, and let's go, ladies. Go ahead with your lifts. We got deadlifts for Lisa. She is doing 175 pounds to the bottom left. It's got to be an overhand grip. Charlotte's doing,
Good job, I'm starting. Okay, you go.
That's a good start for Charlotte. She did the 2. Suzanne, she did 48 kilos on her first shoulders to overhead. We have successful lifts from Charlotte and Lisa as well. They started off with their deadlifts. So each category.
Ja? Soll ich es eingeben?
Okay, so we have putting some more weights on. 15 minutes is quite a lot of time for these lifts. I don't know what Nicolette is because she lost again. We are waiting. Nicolette is getting back in.
Charlotte, 2.5 kilos.
We got Charlotte.
3801.
Charlotte is doing her first. That's a split jerk.
Whatever you like.
She's doing her second. That's one. There's two for Charlotte. She needs to elect. And that's three for Charlotte. She's in. Suzanne Rosendahl is doing 51 kilos on the shoulders to overhead now.
I'm going for 195 pounds.
195 pounds on the deadlift for Lisa.
One.
Suzanne, 51 kilos. Lisa, 195 pounds. That's one successful for Suzanne.
Okay.
That's two successful for Suzanne.
Schön. Und fit. Sauber.
Three good on Suzanne, 51 kilos. Lisa on her deadlift. First. Second. Three successful deadlifts for Lisa, 195 pounds. Getting a bit dizzy. So 195 pounds, that's 88.5 kilos. 88.5 kilos on the deadlift for Suzanne, or for Lisa, sorry, out of the US. She is right now at the bottom right.
Sehr geil.
So these ladies, they have 15 minutes in total, so up until 50.
Ja, okay. Ja. I don't know.
We got some weights changing here. Waiting for these athletes. Looks like Suzanne is going for her deadlift. That is a 76 kilo for the first one.
You have 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
There we go.
Okay.
Two. And three. Three successful attempts for Suzanne. That's a good attempt. So these ladies are between 55 and 59 years old. I wish I was that strong. I wish I'm going to be this strong when I'm 55.
I think I go for 60.
And we have Charlotte at in the middle at the top. She's doing her shoulders overhead. Next attempt. She did. That's one good.
There we go, some video back.
Two on Charlotte. Third lift. Collecting her breath. Ooh, yeah, she's got it.
45.
She's got it. We got Nicolette back. Lisa is back on her
She's attempting 205 pounds for Lisa.
205 pounds for Lisa. 3 rep max overhand grip deadlift. There's one.
One more.
There's two.
Got it. Strong.
Three good reps on Lisa. 205 pounds.
Mega.
You could see Nicolette. How much is that?
All right. You have 9 minutes.
Nico's starting on the deadlift at 75 kilos.
75 kilos for Nicolette. Suzanne is doing 86.
Oh, and I did 50.
And we lost Nicolette again. So we're gonna see some more lifting. We got Lisa. She's doing her first attempt on the shoulder overhead.
75 pounds.
75 pounds. And that would equal to...
Just get it on the board. Get it on the board.
Here's one.
Nice.
There's her. 3 good for 75 pounds for Lisa. She is... That 75 pounds is equal to 34 kilos. And we got another attempt on Charlotte, top right. I don't have the... She's in the middle now. Top middle. There we go. 1 rep.
Hang on, just tell me.
2 for Charlotte. 3rd rep coming now. It's another rep.
3 at lift.
90 kilos deadlift for Nicolette. 90 kilos. 1, 2, 3 easy reps. 90 kilos on Nicolette. Strong woman. Looks like Suzanne is done. She has all the big barbells removed. I guess she is happy with her results. They have another 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
Okay.
And we're gonna watch
Lisa attempting 85 pounds.
85 pounds for Lisa
Got it.
on the shoulders to overhead. Let's watch that a bit closer.
Is 90.
Lisa Angliana now. 85 pounds. 3 rep over shoulders to overhead.
5 minutes.
Here we go. Lisa Agliano out of California, US. First one. 2nd rep. And 30 is good as well. 85 pounds on Lisa. And we are waiting for more lifting. I think Charlotte is attempting another lift. There we go.
47 and a half.
Sorry again, 47 and a half?
Yeah.
47 and a half kilos on Charlotte. That's first lift. Nope, that's another. That's a fail. Looks like these ladies are resting for a little bit, setting up the equipment, and maybe they have another 4 minutes and 10 seconds, and then they are actually gonna have a 10-minute rest, which we'll be trying to get the leaderboard updated and settled.
Genau, die einen sind ja ein bisschen zeitlich gesetzt, die hinten dran, weißt du? Die gehen klar. Also nur zu zweit schaffst du das nicht. Also das ist nicht möglich.
How long have I got?
We got Nicolette going. Oh, hang on.
Yep.
$155.
90 for Charlotte.
Let's go.
Nicolette Dunstan, 100 kilos, 3 rep
You got it,
max
you got it.
deadlifts.
Focus. Breathe. Last one.
1, 2. Good reps on Nicolette. Well done. 100 kilos on Nicolette.
100 kilos in the deadlift.
Well done.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And 55 for the shoulder. 55 for the shoulder to
14, Mum.
overhead kilos.
14.
100 plus 55. You got 2.5 minutes, ladies. Are we getting one more attempt for Charlotte? Lisa is probably frozen. She is. Looks like we're getting one more attempt in Charlotte. Charlotte Doig out of the UK. And I will remind you that Lisa Agliano, she's in California, which means that it's about 4 a.m. in the morning, local time.
We're frozen. You can tell my max.
And looks like we're getting one more attempt on Charlotte. How much is on that barbell for Charlotte? There we go. All you got. Here we go. Charlotte Doig. 3 rep max overhand grip deadlifts. There's one. Nope. She
So, weißt du was? Ich mache jetzt hier
stopped that one.
nicht
That was 100 kilos fail.
mit der Bildschirmzeit allgemein.
Very good anyway. So 1 minute, then we are gonna take 10 minutes break,
Anzeigefähigkeit, Bildschirmsperre. Bildschirm
and we're gonna be back pretty soon.
zum Bildschirm. Wie geht das denn?
No, it's fine. I'm still here, yeah. Well, don't think about it. You got no work. Ready to go, man.
Are we getting any more attempts? No more attempts. We are out. All right, so Charlotte is out as well.
Ist ja egal.
Yeah, Charlotte's done.
Yep, and I need you guys to enter the final total scores. I think I have Suzanne. Just put that in the chat, please.
Genau. Das geht nämlich Sack.
And we are
Brauchen wir
2,
trotzdem nochmal.
1, and stop.
Das
There we
ausmachen.
go. Thank you very much. And we are going to take a 10-minute break, and we'll be back very shortly.
Samuel, I've asked you about 10 times, which way do I face the fucking bastard? Towards the camera. Well, where do I put my rubber then? There. Why can't you do it right here? No. I don't. Not hard. Here we go.
So in about 2 minutes, we're going to, it's a 30 thrusters and then 250-meter row. I'm going to just refresh my browser here.
It's the same with the workout.
Just 1 minute and we're going.
Okay.
There we go. 1 minute and 10 seconds before we start the third test, which is a power workout. This power workout is 30 thrusters and 250 meters row.
Got 1 minute.
These guys starting on, they got 50 seconds before they start. They all need to start at the same time, as long as they're in sync. They start on the hour exactly. And they will do 30 thrusters and then 250-meter row. Now the thrusters are on 20 kilos, which is 45 pounds. And then straight onto the rower for their 250 meters. 30 seconds, ladies.
I can't. What can I had some water.
You ready for this?
Otherwise I'll vomit. Remember last time we went to eat and
20 seconds.
That's it.
I know. No, I can't eat anything. Yeah, that'll hydrate.
Sled.
5,
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, and go! 2.5 minutes, 30 thrusters, and 250 meters row.
That way.
Then you got to turn my scroll on, please.
4.
Let me come in.
That's that way.
Wait on.
And we got Charlotte Doig, there we go, doing thrusters. It's a 20-kilo male bar, like the 20-kilo barbell, which is just fine to use. She needs to get below parallel on all her squats. She needs to reach for. We got Susanne Rosendahl out of Germany doing thrusters. She's using a 15-kilo barbell. 15-kilo barbell with 2.5 kilo plates on each side. She's working hard on those ones. We have Nicolette Dunstan out of Australia. It's a bit hard to see her. See who is first one to hit the rower. 30 thrusters and 250 meters on the barbell. Here we go. Charlotte and Suzanne basically at the exact same point onto the rower. 250 meters.
Like this.
And we got Lisa is also on the rower. And let's see, they have about 1 minute. 1 minute to go. Suzanne's camera is off, unfortunately, so we can't see who's done, but we got Charlotte and Lisa. They are working hard on the rower. And we are got
Keep it going, keep it going.
final
Take it
seconds.
out. Take it out.
Come.
And they're pushing. This is a power workout. This is all explosion, full out power. 30 seconds. And they are going to be done in just a few seconds. And we got Charlotte. She's pushing it all the way. And she's done. And Lisa and Charlotte at basically the exact same time. And we lost Suzanne in the translation.
Ich weiß nicht, warum die Kamera. Ich höre sie noch, aber.
Charlotte is done in 2:13. And we're going to try to get some scores up as well. Charlotte Dog 2:13.
Nee.
Susanne Rosendahl 2:15. So 2 seconds in between. Charlotte beats Suzanne by 2 seconds. Lisa, score.
Ich weiß noch nicht, was passiert ist. Als ich vorne stand, war es weg.
Again, Lisa, please.
Ich weiß nicht, was.
2
Oh,
minutes and 7 seconds.
aber es,
2 minutes and 7 seconds. So she is ahead in this workout. Let's get the final scores for Nicolette.
war auch halt Update oder irgend so ein Scheißdreck. Was, ich hätte es gerne wieder eingeschaltet. Ja.
So these ladies now are gonna rest for another 6 minutes and 20 seconds before they get started on their final workout, which is the mixed modal
So, jetzt müssen wir
or body weight, whatever you want to call
Das ist
it.
ein anderer Bildausschnitt. Wir müssen
So when the
zurück,
clock hits 70,
Weil wir müssen. Super, Susanne, sehr, sehr gut.
let's see if we can get the scores out of Nicolette. Can we speak to Charlotte? Charlotte, are you want to approach the camera? Here we go. How are you doing, Charlotte?
Good.
Yep. How was that final workout?
Take up a more sedate hobby, I think.
Are you? Was it good? How? Talk to us through the second test, the max lift.
Well, the max lift, so much as I get good coaching, the lift, which I think is
So 5 minutes.
but we'll keep practicing.
Keep practicing.
Sehe ich mal einen Bildausschnitt.
As well as the way of it.
Das könnte
So
sein,
what are
dass
you
es
thinking about this
2
last
aber
one?
im Moment steht mal eine
The
Bildausschnitt.
last one is good. It's quick and it's not very nice.
There's a lot of repetitions.
A lot of repetitions. You have to do the thrusters really quickly.
Wunderbar, das ist doch das Wichtigste.
But they're all good. I'm not sure about just a 6-minute gap though to the next one. It's quite short.
Let's try to get your heart rate down and get some rest in. Good luck on the last one.
So,
And we are gonna get some
Aha. Jetzt ist es schon
messages
wieder so
from
schwarz.
our sponsors.
Ja, jetzt kommt's. Warte mal. Schön. Ja, aber ich habe nur den kurz drauf.
You're going backwards.
Mit der Kamera.
yeah, one again.
Ich verstehe das nicht.
When that says 10 minutes.
Haben wir hier genug WLAN? Oder sind wir zu weit
Ja,
weg,
hier
dass
auch.
wir das WLAN lieber runterholen?
Yeah, and I
Nee,
said,
ist ja auch.
Aber sind wir dieses, weißt du, das verstehe ich nicht.
I reckon you can get senior, Nicolette.
oh,
I don't know, I can't see your face yet.
Yeah.
they're going to be in the way of it.
If I do it like this, then it'll be. You got it 2.5 minutes.
Really hard. It's never to get up there.
Your last one and then you go to bed.
They're big have to go here. Stretching.
Box jump up there.
That's what we have to eat every time.
All right, so we are approaching the final test. This is gonna be a 10-minute
Das gibt's doch
AMRAP.
nicht.
It's gonna start at the 70-minute mark. We have a 10-minute AMRAP, which will be constituted out of 10 pull-ups, 10 handstand push-ups, 10 kettlebell deadlifts, and 30 double unders. Then they go back to do 20 pull-ups, 20 handstand push-ups, 20 kettlebell deadlifts, and 60 double unders. And then they just keep adding reps onto the scheme. So 30, 30, 30, 90, 40, 40, 40, 120, and 50, 50, 50. And the final is 150 double unders. They have 10 minutes to do as many reps as possible. And we are gonna see how many reps they are gonna do. This is gonna be very exciting. And we are waiting for it. We have about 1 minute left, so we're gonna start on the 70-minute mark. This is a mixed modal test that these athletes will perform. We got Charlotte Doig on the top right out of the UK. And at the bottom left, we got Lisa Agliano out of California, USA. And right now on the bottom right, it's Nicolette Dunstan out of Australia. We also have, here we go, there's another one, that's Susanne Rosendahl out of Bonn in Germany. 30 seconds, ladies.
Yeah, 10 pull-ups.
So 10 pull-ups, 10 handstand push-ups, 10 kettlebell deadlifts, and 30 double unders. And we start in 30 seconds. 10 seconds, sorry, 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, 10 minutes. Where they do 10 pull-ups, 10 handstand push-ups, 10 deadlifts, and 30 double unders. These deadlifts are going to be kettlebell deadlifts, 2 kettlebells. It needs to be outside of their feet. So we see Lisa is done with her pull-ups. Charlotte is done with her pull-ups as well. They're going to start the handstand push-ups. These ladies, they get to have they are doing 16 kilo kettlebells, and they have a 7 centimeter, which is 3 inches of riser. And they also, the kettlebells are 16 kilos, which is about 35 pounds. We got deadlifts. Oh, sorry, Charlotte is doing her handstand push-ups. Lisa is taking a small rest. They're doing 10 each. And then they are moving on to the kettlebells. So we can see Charlotte, she's doing kettlebell deadlifts, 2 times 16. Lisa and Suzanne still struggling with those handstand push-ups. This is a really hard movement. Suzanne is done. Suzanne is doing onto her deadlifts. We got Lisa, she has a couple of more reps on her handstand push-ups. And we got Charlotte, she's onto her double unders. 30 double unders. Nicolette, she's back on. Amelia, Lisa, she's done with her handstand push-ups. She's on to her deadlifts. We got Susanne Rosendahl onto her double unders. Thirty of them. Now the double unders need to be not too strenuous because it's gonna tax your shoulders. Suzanne is still on, We got Charlotte doing her pull-ups. This is the second round. She's doing 20 pull-ups. And we also have Nicolette on her pull-ups for her second round. They're doing 20 pull-ups the second round, 20 handstand push-ups, 20 kettlebell deadlifts, and 30 double unders. Charlotte on her pull-ups.
Let's go again.
She's back up. 11 done. 9 to go. Taking a bit of rest, shaking out her shoulders. Looks like we lost the rest of the crew. Charlotte is back on the pull-up bar. And she's got 6.5 minutes to go. $15 done. Charlotte? Back on the pull-up bar. 17 down. 3 more to go. Charlotte Doig.
18, 19, 20. After the deadlift. Here we go. Deadlift.
One more pull-up.
Come on, it's all
No
right.
rep on the last one. One more pull-up on Charlotte.
Pick it up. How many go? 20. One,
One pull-up.
2.
There she goes. She's done with those pull-ups. And we got Lisa Gliano. She's working on her double unders.
9. 10.
And she seems to be
12.
done.
13. 14.
So we can hear Susanne and Nicolette, but we can't see them.
16. 17.
Looks like Lisa's frozen as well.
19.
We got some.
20. Here we go. 50 double unders.
Yeah, we're struggling with the transmissions here. It's all dependent on what athletes have on their local gym. So we're just going to see what we can do with Charlotte over here.
Yeah, let's go.
She's on to her second round of handstand push-ups. She's going to do 20 of them before she gets to get back to the kettlebell deadlifts. We got 5 minutes to go. And there you go. And we get Lisa on the pull-ups. She's back.
Schön, Susanne, super.
Lisa is struggling with her pull-ups. She's doing a good job. Doing the kipping motion, regular kipping. Charlotte is on her handstand push-ups, round 2. She's ahead. They got 3 minutes and 50 seconds. This is the final test of this event. And as soon as we're done, we're going to try to get the scores in. And we're going to... So, 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes.
50 go and we on to round 3.
Schön.
That's 50. Woo. And go. Come on. Let's go. 10. Go. Yeah. 5.
Here we go. We can see Nicolette as well. She's on the double unders. I'm guessing that she's on her second round as well. So she's probably going to start on her third round now. So back to the pull-ups for Nicolette. She's got 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Lisa just froze. Nicolette is gone. Charlotte is on her kettlebell deadlifts. She is working
Schön, Susanne.
to get them done. This is her second round. She's doing 60. No, she's doing 20. Sorry, 20 kettlebell deadlifts. Now she's on to her double unders. She's going to do 60 double unders, which is her final round. So 2.5 minutes, basically. And on to the double unders. Charlotte Doig out of UK. Looking very good in the double unders. That's not a problem at all. She takes a little bit of rest because she needs to Back on the double unders again.
14. 15. Good. 15 to go.
And there we
water
go.
under the mat.
This is
Here.
going to tell us when it's going to
About 1 minute and 30 seconds.
119, 109.
Hören Sie, Susanne.
Just in case. 15, 2.5, 20.
And they have almost about a minute left, ladies. You see Nicolette, she's on her pull-ups.
20. Good. Finish to go. Let's do another 5. 5 will be done. We finish on the pull-ups.
And 50 seconds, ladies. Last 50 seconds of this final event for women 55 through 59 years old. They have 40 seconds to do as many reps as possible out of this workout, which is pull-ups, handstand push-ups, kettlebell deadlifts, and double unders. We got Charles Doig. She is back on her pull-ups for the 30 rounds. And she's trying to get as many reps in as possible. She's got 20 seconds. 20 seconds, ladies. And she's doing it. She's got 1. She's got 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
Sauber.
We are out of time, and this event is over. We got some really, really tired athletes on the gym floor all over the world.
2 rounds.
California, UK, Germany, and Australia.
Ich hab's nicht geschafft. Ich hab
Well done, everybody. Very well done.
Mit meinem Firefox geht's nicht.
We're gonna try to get the scores in. Nicolette, could you please give us the scores for the last event as well?
Yep, we're just calculating it now. 60, 80, 100, 180, 210.
There you go, ladies. Lisa, how was that?
It was great, but it was like hard.
shit.
It was a good challenge.
What is your next
10.
I'm really happy.
210 reps for Nico.
This competition with everyone. So thank
Sorry.
you so much.
Thanks, Madeline. Which test was the hardest?
I think the first one.
The endurance one?
The hardest is just mentally to get through that and get through the first test. And once I was through that, then I was like, okay, just
Which
keep
was the
going.
hardest?
This one was the hardest for me.
Shoulders cooked.
Yeah.
And it was all shoulders.
It was
Yeah.
a good
Right.
variety of tests. I really
Smashed
liked
it.
All right, thanks a lot, Lisa, for doing this with us. We're going to try to get all the scores in and get the leaderboard up. Good luck, and thanks a lot. So we have, there we go, I'm getting some scores in. Nicolette, what did you get the scores for the test number 3? The power one, the thrusters and rowing? Nicolette is not on with us. All right, we got Suzanne.
102.
102 reps on that one. Tell me about the workout.
It was great.
It was great.
No, sorry, but I was too quick in the pull-ups, and then I couldn't get the plate, so I did a mistake. This is normally not my style. That's it.
All right. Well done. Well done. Good job. So we are gonna put some ads on, and then we're gonna do some calculations, and we'll get back to you shortly.
Alright, now we just move the bikes back. Let's go. I should keep this up for you. Hang on, take a free tape up here. you that before. Well, we had no choice. We got on your course and we couldn't.
All right, let's
Vielen
see.
Dank auf jeden Fall, Björn. Super. Wir werden dich wunderbar unterstützen auch.
Yeah, it's a good upper body wash for your shoulders and your hernia. You can do a better one for just abs if you do it on your knees. Yeah. Or and do it on your knees. Oh no. You just need a mat. Now. You just need a mat on your knees.
Nicolette, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can. Tricks. What? This man told me. Were you wanting her final score?
I want your scores for the final test and also for the test number 3.
Right. So final. We just get it. 210 for the 210 reps for the final test.
Yes, and for the
three,
number 3, the
65 reps. Yep, and the test 3 was 265 reps.
okay, you didn't finish it,
No.
so it's and it's 300. No, it's 208 out of 280, so it's cap plus 15. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. And so we have our final scores. We have the winner of this event is Charlotte Doig out of UK. We're gonna. I've muted you all, guys, so I can't. You need to put your sound back on because I muted you. All right, Charlotte, congratulations. It was a very close one. You won the first event with 1,500 meters, and you placed second in events 3 and 4, which gave you a good total of 285 points. Nicolette Dunstan, congratulations on second place finish. Very well done. She won the second event on 155 kilos, which was an awesome result score. And she won the last event with 210 reps as well. Well done, Nicolette. Susanne, very well done. Third place, very close by only 10 points behind. Third place, Susanne Rosendahl. Good job. Well done. And fourth
Who
place.
came third?
Susanne Rosendahl out of Germany came third.
It turned
260 points, only 10 points behind. And on for fourth place, Lisa Agliano, 245 points, which was very, very good with a win in the third event as well. Charlotte, you will get a voucher from our sponsors, Northern Spirit, and some other gifts as well. So thank you very much for being a part of this event. And well, good luck, ladies, and maybe we'll see you in Portugal next year. Ciao.
So, hi everyone, my name is Alexander Karp and I'm the host for this division, for this event of the World's Finals of the Masters and Teens this weekend. We are hopefully getting all the athletes together. Right now we have James Hammaker. Can you just wave in the camera? Yeah, he's ready for the test. Also, Steve Gillis. Just wave a little. And then we're still waiting for...
I can hear you again now.
For Neil Chamberlain and
I can hear you.
Alexander Skripyabin.
Guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Neil, we can hear you.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I can't get the video up.
Okay, I'm just checking the technical service again. We're trying the last few minutes to get Neil into the stream, but the other twos are ready. So we're hopefully gonna start in a few minutes. Okay, hopefully everybody can hear me right now. Okay,
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So guys, I think we're gonna start in a few minutes, like let's say 2 minutes, and you have hopefully you're warmed up and you're ready for the test. And for the spectators here on YouTube, welcome you again from Berlin, capital city of Germany right now. We are here in the men's division 60 to 64. So we have again Jeff Hammaker, Steve Gillis, and Neil Chamberlain right now here live from the United States and United Kingdom. Okay. So athletes, you got 1 minute. Please get ready. For everyone on the stream on YouTube, if you want to chat or you get questions about the workouts or the athletes, you can write it in the chat room. I'm trying to answer it as soon as possible. So athletes, 30 seconds. Please get on your mark. Athletes, 10 seconds. Stand by. 2, 1, go! So, I'm starting here, the clock, you can see it in the stream. As well, the athletes started in their box or in the facility or in their backyard. I don't know where it is, maybe it could be a big garage or something. Hopefully, it is the big garage. I wish I had this big one. So, the guys get a test. Number 1, and it's 21 minutes long, 7 rounds on a 2:30 clock, and between that they got 30 seconds of rest. What they're gonna do, they're doing 4 times 15 meters run, and then 10 burpees to a 7 centimeter or 3-inch plate. And then doing again 4 times 15 meters shuttle run. And the score of this workout is the total number of meters on the row for all 7 rounds. Because of the end of this, there's max row. They got only 2.5 minutes for this one. So 30 seconds, they gotta do the rest. And hopefully you will enjoy and cheer them a little bit up in the stream. Right now, both athletes are on the rower. There are little connection problems here from Steve. But both athletes are on the row right now after 1.5 minutes. So this is pretty fast. I hope they're gonna rest in this 30 seconds good, because there are 6 more rounds on this one. So there's a fast rowing of Jeff Hamaker. He's pretty fast on this one. I mean, on my information, he's the world record holder for the most weighted lifted kettlebell swings in 3 minutes. So he must be strong. We are on the rest right now. So they got 20 seconds more rest. Steve already took off his shirt. Few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Steve already began for the shuttle run. And Jeff too. So we see Steve a little bit speeding up on the burpees. I mean, there are several strategies on this workout. I mean, if you're good at running, you can do your shuttle runs pretty fast. If you're good at burpees, you can, well, have your time on the burpees pretty fast. But the main goal is to have enough time on the rower to make the maximum score on this one. So Steve in front right now on the second wave of shuttle runs. 4 times 15 meters. And we have Steve back on the rower. But Jeff is a little bit, well, it looks like he's a little bit faster on the rowing. It's pretty far away from my eyes, but as I see, he's rowing pretty hard. But hopefully the score will be submitted fast, so we can have an score after this event. So guys, if you just joined the stream right now, we're here in the men's division 60 to 64 here at the Final Cup from the Functional Fitness Federation. The worlds right now, we have Jeff, Steve and Neil in this division, and we got this the next break, 30 seconds rest for the athletes. As you can see on my clock, they get a start at the minute 6, depending on how they started the clock at their location. Well, these guys are on the third round on this test. It's mostly a running clock, so this clock is official for your side, just to look where the athletes are right now. Test number 1 is from minute 0 to 21, 7 rounds on a 2.5 minute clock, 4 times 15 meters shuttle run, 10 burpees to a plate, 4 times 15 meters run, and then max meters on a concept 2 rower in the remaining time. And the score in this workout is the maximum meters they rode in all. Again, both athletes are pretty head-to-head. Steve, it looks like he's a little bit fast on the burpees, but Jeff is also right behind him, and he's. It looks like he's pretty hard at rowing right now. So Steve slows down a little bit of the rowing. I mean, these are the worlds. He should be really working, because it is the highest right now. End of the third round, 30 seconds, rest for both athletes. Steve is still good. 3, 2, 1. And the athletes are heading up into their 4th round. So guys, what would be interesting for me is your opinion of this workout right now. If you are able to have a little chat at YouTube, you can have whatever it is on your mind here in the chat. So how did you like the workout right now and the rowing? Did you do it at home? Will you do it at home? So again, both athletes are pretty head-to-head. And the first one, who is back at the shuttle sprints, is Steve. So Jeff Hammaker right now is a little bit behind Steve. Steve here at 3 stars in United States. Also is Jeff, located in the United States right now. So it's almost halftime right now at the clock, as you see here at the left of me. 11 minutes are already done, 10 minutes more to go. And after this one, the athletes got exactly 14 minutes until the clock remains 35 minutes on the clock. And then they're starting with the second test in this Masters World Cups. Ten more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and starting again for the 5th round right now. Well, let's have a little talk about the testing categories right now. The main testing, main categories are endurance, strength, body weight, skill, mixed, and power. On this right now, it's more an endurance workout. So we got a few more categories to go in the next tests. So it'll be fun to watch how the masters are handling with this one. I hope they trained for it, but I'm pretty sure. So both are in the 5th round, head to head, but Steve, again, he will be first on the 2nd shuttle runs, and I guess he will be again the first one on the rower. Hi Nut Nut, nice looking from Italy, well, best from Germany, and also to Donna Robertson watching from Scotland. Also bests hi to Adria Stoner watching from Pennsylvania, USA. So guys, we're in the 5th round right now. Minute 14 on the clock. Steve and also Jeff are on the row right now. As you can see, we have a 4th screen from Neil Chamberlain. Unfortunately, his video is not working right now, but he is hopefully doing the workout, and our judge there will submit the score. All right, 30 seconds rest. Hi to everybody who is just joined the stream right now. Alex here from Germany hosting right now the Masters Division 60 to 64 for the men. And we are now on our 6th round for this one. So after the first shuttle run, both athletes are head-to-head, get to do the burpees, then again to the shuttle run, and then on the rower. In this test, the score will be the maximum meters on the rower. And Steve again, first run back at the shuttle runs. It looks like he's speeding a little bit up. If Jeff and Neil can hear me, Go, guys. I want to see a nice fight in this first test. A few more seconds to go on the rower. After this one, they got 30 seconds, and then they're heading up in their last round. 2.5 minutes, 30-second rest, and then they get exactly 14 minutes rest to test number 2. Well, guys, here in the stream on YouTube, what do you think about this first workout? About this first test, which is based endurance test, and well, it got a few mixtured movements in it: burpees, runs, and rowing. What do you guys think about this workout? So the last round for these athletes before they get a big rest. Steve is speeding up a little bit. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Neil. Speed it up. All reps matters, and all reps will count on the rower. Total number of meters on the row from all 7 rounds is the score for this test. Well, Anders, sleeping on nails instead of doing this. Yeah, right, Adria Stoner. It's a really pacing workout. I mean, if you're going too hard, too fast, probably, you will burn out on this one. So, last time on the rower. No, it's for all the meters. And we see Steve wrapping up those meters, also Jeff Hammaker. So in the end, this will be pretty interesting. Who is coming out with the most meters on the row of all 7 rounds? Last few seconds. So both athletes speeding up, and now we got about 14 minutes of rest for both athletes before they're heading up to the second test. The second test will be on a 15-minute clock, finding a 3 rep max shoulder to overhead anyhow, and a 3 rep max overhand grip deadlift. The sum of the heaviest successful 3-arm shoulder to overhead and the heaviest successful 3-arm deadlift will be the score of test number 2. So let's give them athletes a little break second test starts at minute number 35. And as we see Jeff taking a short breath outside, and also Steve, probably one of his friends, is also leading him outside to have a little breath. Give them something to drink, maybe. So guys, during this break, we will have 2 little clips, and yeah, well, let's give them athletes a little rest. We'll see us in a second.
Touch the ball, it's over, call it close, but we all know what this is gonna be. You came to fail the test, you met the best, expected chess, but got monopoly. I came and bought you out, I knocked you out, I caught you out with no apologies. I am the hope, the heart, the faith, the spark, the one who will fulfill the prophecy. I just been counting, never lounging, climbing up mountains, bouncing back. Step in the ring, about you step back. They'll learn hot when I get on the track. I like it louder the most, watching all these shit just buy down to the go. If I can't decide, I'ma probably get both. We done celebrate right now, I'm a toast, resurrect the ghost.
Outside, outside, everything around me I create with my mind. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime. Put my team on, they gon' shine when I shine.
We can take this
outside, outside. Looking at the stars, staring with my mouth wide.
Yeah.
I ain't letting nobody stop me this time. Every single level that I reach and I climb.
They ask, are you from
outside, outside. Everything around me I create with my mind. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime. Put my team on, they gon' shine, I shine.
Yeah, we can take this. You are just not on my level. I keep my foot on the pedal. I set the tone, I don't settle. I can put fear in the devil. You are just not on my level. I keep my foot on the pedal. I set the tone, I don't settle. We can take this
outside, outside. Looking at the stars, staring with my mouth wide.
Yeah.
I ain't letting nobody stop me this time. Every single level that I reach and I climb.
They ask, are you from
outside, outside. Everything around me I create with my mind. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime. Put my team on, they gon' shine, I shine.
Yeah, we can take this. You are just not on my level.
Well, guys, hello back here from Germany. My name is Alexander Karpf, and we are in the middle of the World's Masters Finals in the division 60 to 64. We have already done, well, the athletes did test number 1, and we have all the scores from the athletes, the official scores. We are a few minutes, 8 minutes from test number 2, which is on a 15-minute clock, finding a 3 rep max shoulder to overhead and a 3 rep max overhand grip deadlift. The score for this test will be the sum of the heaviest successful 3 RM overhead and 3 RM deadlift. Right now, if I'm looking on the scores from event number 1, which was the total number of meters on the row from all 7 rounds, is we got Steve Gillis with 1,736 meters. We got Neil Chamberlain with 1,759 meters. And right now the current leader is Jeff Hammerker with 1,868 meters. So for everyone who is doing this at home, these are the benchmarks for this workout. So right now we got around 6 minutes left, 6 minutes more for the athletes to warm up for the lifts. If you have any questions about the athletes or the workouts from this division, 60 to 64 for the men, just join the chat room here at YouTube, and we have a little talk, and I'm trying to answer your question as I can. So for everyone who's watching right now, the men's division, after this one at 4 p.m. there will be the men's division 65 plus with 2 athletes. So don't go anywhere. I mean, here in Berlin is nice weather, but we are watching the finals of the World's Functional Fitness Federation just once a year. Or if you're going out, have a little walk. Just join us with your cell phone, trying to look what the athletes are doing. So we have around 4.5 minutes left. We are starting at minute 35. As soon as possible, we are trying to have a little ranking from the scores from the first test to give you a little overview of the ranking of the athletes. Right now, Jeff Hammerker goes out first after test number 1 with 1,868 meters. Well, let's see what the guys got in the tank from strength. This is one of the categories the Functional Fitness Federation is testing in these events as well. They got endurance, mixed skill, and power also at categories to test. And we got 3 more minutes of resting to go. So these guys looking a little bit done after the first workout. New t-shirt for Steve Gillis. And for the athletes, just the information, we got 2 more minutes of break. So to all of the spectators here at YouTube, if you just joined, we are in the middle of division men 60 to 64 here at the World Finals. And yeah, we're a few minutes to go to the second event, which is strength. And these guys are almost prepared. We got Jeff Hammaker and Steve Gillis from the United States, and we have Neil Chamberlain from the United Kingdom. So there are some fans here for Steve. Melanie, cheers up in the stream of YouTube. If you have a favorite athlete, just let me know here in the stream. Just type your favorite athlete here, Neil, Jeff, or Steve in the chat, and yeah, cheer them a little bit up. Okay, 1 more minute to go, and the athletes can start on their own. I will count down the last 10 seconds on my clock. Athletes, stand by. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Start on minute 35. 3, 2, 1, lift. Let's go, guys. Minute 35 is on the clock. And we are going to test number 2. After the first event, Jeff Hammaker is up in front with a score of 1,868 meters, followed by Neil Chamberlain from the United Kingdom with 1,759 meters, and Steve Gillis with 1,736 meters. Now the athletes got 15 minutes to find the heaviest 3 RM shoulder to overhead and heaviest successful 3 RM deadlift. The score in this test will be the sum of both. So to the technicals here in the States from Jeff and Steve, if you are able to write in the current weight on the bars, that would be so nice from you. Well, I can see the weight from Steve right now. It looked like 60, 70, 75 probably on the bar. Yeah, that was a nice push jerk. And this looks like another good lift for Steve Gillis. So as you can see, the athletes can have help from anybody, just putting plates on the bar. And Steve is preparing for his next attempt for the 3RM deadlift. Well, these guys got 15 minutes for, for both lifts and trying to reach the heaviest possible 3RM. That looks like 110, probably a little bit more than 110 kilos here for Steve Gillis. And as we can see on his bar, two green plates and, well, let's say 3 green plates. So this will be 80 kilos for Steve Gillis. If some of the technicals here, besides the athletes, can have a little chat in our chat room, you can write down the attempt of the weight. So we're gonna see Jeff Hammerker on his next attempt for the deadlifts. And this also looks good. I hope Neil is doing good over there in the United Kingdom. Okay, Jeff. Oh, thank you. 225 pounds
good in
for
the UK.
Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks, assistant from Neil, I guess. So another attempt of Steve. So big weights for these men in the division 60 to 64. if anybody can sees it right now and is even younger, question yourself if you should do a little bit more of strength training. So I got, yep. You guys got a few more minutes to go. Okay, shoulder to overhead from Jeff is 125 pounds right now. Thank you. The athletes got around 7.5 minutes left on this test, and they still need some power for the next test, test number 3. Test number 3 will be just a 2.5 minute workout, 30 thrusters and 300-meter row. And this is the category power, which is tested in this test number 3. So we got a few more minutes to go. I guess there is a last attempt for both athletes, and they should take the rest of the rest for well, breathing and preparing for the test number 3, because this is pretty spicy after all the work they've done right now. And after this workout, we gotta have a little ranking from the athletes. Next attempt from Steve Gillis. Looks like 80 kilos. Also, next attempt from Jeff Hamaker. Yeah, 140 pounds shoulder to overhead. Now we get 4.5 minutes left in this test number 2, and I guess they are already changing their equipment for test number 3. I can see a rower at Steve's side, and yeah, now we got the final scores from the shoulder to overhead, and I guess they having a little time before they getting back to the deadlifts and having the last attempt here at the deadlifts. So we have the first scores from Steve Gillis, but we will wait until we have the other scores as well. So for everybody who just joined the stream here on YouTube for the World Cup of the Masters and Teens, we are right now in Division Men 60 to 64 at the end of test number 2, strength. And here we have a few more minutes, 4.5 minutes left before we are heading up to event number 3. And now we have the total scores from Steve Gillis also. If Neil and Jeff are ready to submit their scores in the chat, please do so we can have all the scores set up in our ranking. Now we have also the scores from Jeff, a total of 365 pounds, and we got also the total of Steve Gillis with the total of 490 pounds, and Neil also got test number 2. Just gonna calculate the kilos to pounds. So these are 175 kilos for Neil Chamberlain. So this will be 385.8 pounds for Neil. So Steve is right now here the current leader of test number 2. Test number 1 went to Jeff, and we'll have later on a little ranking after each test to make it for everybody a little bit better to watch. So last minute on the clock, athletes, please get ready for test number 3. Starting from the clock, you got 10 minutes rest, and from minute 60 to 62.30, this will be test number 3. Then we get 10 minutes, a little break. So I guess we will show you again 2 little clips of our sponsors here in the stream. So we're still waiting for the clips, but during that you can have a little chat on YouTube. If you are watching right now the finals of the Masters World Cup and you get questions about the workouts or the athletes, yeah, just go ahead and ask if you are interested. For a little support for the International Functional Fitness Federation, there's also a donating button at the website. So if you like this format and also like these overall worlds, just go ahead to International Functional Fitness and well, get a member and have a little look at the website. Okay, so I will be back soon. We will show you a few clips of our sponsors.
Right, you've got, we're going at 60. About 6 minutes. Still video.
Right, so
Cool.
So back on the stream, here are from the finals World Cups here from Germany. My name is Alexander Karpf, and we have 4.5 minutes left to the test number 3. Question for test number 2, there was the 3RM max of the shoulder to overhead and the deadlift, also a 3RM. And the standard for this event was clearly to have an overhand grip, which is a little bit harder for the grip. And now we have test number 2, about 4 minutes. Test number 2 from the category power. Well, maximum power output in a short time, and this workout will be pretty spicy. The time cap for this one is 2.5 minutes, and the workout movements are 30 thrusters and 300 meters on the rower. So the weights for the athletes are 30 kilos on the thrusters. So these are 65 pounds for the men. In this division, 60 to 64, they have the lowest weight, but it will be really, really spicy. 2.5 minutes just for this workout is pretty, well, it's not a lot of time. So we get 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes more rest on this one. And if you like the stream right now, we would like to have a little bit of the feedback. You can just put the thumb up button and give us a good feedback in this one, and also think about following the International Functional Fitness channel here, so you won't miss the next divisions and tests for this weekend. So there are 2 more minutes. Yeah, if you ask, there are 2 guys. It's Jeff Hammaker and Steve Gillis, still from the United States, and Neil Chamberlain, which is joining us without video, but he is also in this division. So athletes, 1.5 minutes left. Please get ready. And this is a nice feedback here in the chat. If you have feedback for us, I mean, this streams brings all together, even if there's a situation like this and we are not able to be on an on-site event to cheer all the athletes on. So last minute on the clock, athletes, please get ready. Athletes, 30 seconds. Athletes, stand by. 10 seconds. Three, two, 1. And we are starting in test number 3. 2.5 minutes just for this one. And they gotta do 30 thrusters and 300 meters rowing. So there's not a lot of space for resting. After this one, they got a few more minutes more to rest before test number 4. That will be an AMRAP for 10 minutes, which got mixed movements on from the category mixed, which the Functional Fitness Federation is well testing on this one. This one is power, the maximum power output in 2.5 minutes, and we have 1 minute done on the clock, and the guys are still at the thrusters. So now the guys are on the rower and trying to finish these 300 meters of rowing. 2 minutes done on the clock. So they're gonna max out right now. 30 seconds left. And Jeff and Steve are head-to-head on this one. Ten seconds left. And Jeff is done. Jeff Hammaker is done before Steve Gillis, just by a few seconds. Well, we will have the official times of both athletes, hopefully in a second. And now they got a few more minutes of rest. 2 minutes 70. See here on the clock, we already in for 1 hour and 3 minutes. So they got 8.5 minutes of rest. So to the technicals from Steve, also Neil and Jeff, if you're able to write in the scores, that will be awesome. And back to the guys here in the stream. What do you think about this third test, these power category? It looks pretty, it looks spicy. So there are the first times incoming. 6 more minutes break or rest for the athletes. Okay, we got the first 2 times. Jeff Hammaker currently goes out first after 2 minutes and 21, and Steve Gillis right now second one after well, in test number 3 with 2 minutes and 24.5. So we are waiting for the scores of Neil also. And the guys got 5 more minutes to start in test number 4. This will be the last test for the athletes. It's a 10-minute AMRAP, 10 pull-ups, 10 handstand push-ups, and 10 kettlebell deadlifts, and 30 double unders. And every round, the reps from the pull-ups, handstand push-ups, kettlebell deadlifts will increase by 10 and 30 double unders per round. So we have on the second round 20 pull-ups, 20 handstand push-ups, 20 kettlebell deadlifts, and 60 double unders. This will be also fun. Category mixed, because of the mixed movements here. We got gymnastic movement, 2 of them, pull-ups and handstand push-ups. We got the kettlebell deadlifts and the double unders. They're already preparing for the next one, and we got 4 minutes left. Thank you also to our sponsor of Kraftmark here for the iF3. Now we're gonna hear some music. I don't know from which it is, but that's okay. That's good. 3 more minutes.
3 minutes, Steve.
So, hello back again here from Germany. My name is Alexander Kapp, and we are 1 minute before test number 4, the last test of the Masters World Cup here from the Future Fitness Federation. The last one is a 10-minute AMRAP, and we got 50 seconds left. So please, athletes, get ready and stay ready. If you just joined the live stream, well, have fun on the last one. 30 seconds, athletes, stand by.
Okay. 10 pull-ups.
10 seconds, stand by. 3, 2, 1, go. So we are in the middle of event number 4, test number 4. It is a mixed category test with several movements. We have pull-ups, we have handstand push-ups, we have kettlebell deadlifts and double unders. And right now, Steve Gillis is a little bit in front of all the other athletes. First one at the jumps, at the double unders. So your feedback for test number 3 was this was a power testing. Power testing is a killer. Well, this one is also a killer. 10 minutes AMRAP, as many reps as possible. So the athletes got 10 more minutes of suffering for the World Cup of the Masters, division 60 to 64. So I cannot see it, but I can hear it that also Neil Chamberlain is done with the double unders, and head to head, Jeff Hammaker and Steve Gillis on the pull-ups. In the second round is 10 more pull-ups, 10 more handstand push-ups, 10 more kettlebell deadlifts. So this will get interesting because we are still waiting for the ranking, but we have the scores already from test number 1, 2, and 3, and it seems like it's getting pretty close after these 3 events. So still open for test number 4, and well, Steve Gillis with a big set of handstand push-ups here. And Jeff Hammaker is still at the pull-up bar. Well, guys, what do you think about this workout, about this format of the 3 workouts of testing with a running clock? It will be interesting for me. What do you guys think here in the live stream? And if you still didn't push the like button, do it right now, so we can have this one going on top of the next views here. Also, follow the International Functional Fitness Federation here on the YouTube channel. So Steve here breathing hard. First one back at the kettlebell deadlifts, which seems for him is a pretty lightweight, but after all the done, after the rowing in the first workout, after the deadlifts in the second workout, and rowing again in the third workout, your grip, you will lose your grip on these movements, even when there are so many pull-ups and then these few kettlebell deadlifts. That will hurt your grip. So 5 minutes into this event, halftime for the athletes. We got around 4.5 minutes left. So for every athlete, speed it up. This one is the last test for you today. Again, first one at the jump rope is Steve Gillis with a set of 60 double unders he gotta do on the second round. Next round there will be 30 pull-ups, 30 handstand push-ups, 30 kettlebell deadlifts, and 90 double unders. So Jeff Hammaker also reached the handstand push-ups, but he got to do a lot of breaks right now. 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Three minutes left. So guys, cheer them up on the screen, on the chat, wherever you can. Show some love for the athletes, for Steve Gillis, for Jeff Hammaker, and for Neil Chamberlain. So first one, back at the pull-up bar. 30 pull-ups in this round. It's pretty hard also for the mind. And let's see what the guys can do in the last 2 minutes of this test and the last 2 minutes of the whole workout for today. So guys, last 90 seconds. There's a lot of breathing, there's a lot of leaning on the knees, but these will be the last minutes of this event. And for all the ones who just joined, we are pretty much in the end of test number 4, the last test for the men's master division 60 to 64. Share the live stream that everybody can watch it and hit the like button. Last minute on the clock, last 50 seconds. So for this workout, there will be the score, the maximum numbers reached. 30 seconds left on the clock. So now it's time to really keep on going. Every rep will count on this one. Nice technique here from Steve, who's doing short little sets. And we are done on my clock with this workout. Hands together for the athletes and show some love in the chat of the live stream here. That was great from the athletes, and we will have our scores pretty soon. And I guess we will show you a few more clips before that. Nice work from all the athletes. Yeah, right. Great job, everyone. And now we are getting in the first scores of event number 4. Just waiting for the other scores. We got the score from Neil. Still waiting for Steve. Also Steve scores here. All right. And last score from Jeff Hammerker. Yeah, okay. So we got Neil Chamberlain with a score of 120 in this test number 4. We got Jeff Hammerker with a score of 181. And we have Steve Gillis with a score of 211. So best to Steve. on test number 4, who is going up first with the score of 211. So we'll have a short time for all this scoring to have the overall scores and so on ranked up in a little animation. So Okay, now I can see it on my screen. Well, there is a tie on the worlds, as you can see. First ones goes out to both the US, Jeff Hammaker and Steve Gillis, with a total of 330 points. Congratulations for those both athletes. Also for Neil Chamberlain with a score of 260 points from the United Kingdom. Congratulations to all the athletes. Congratulations to the worlds. Jeff and Steve, best from Germany. So I guess the athletes will celebrate this in a moment, and yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
congratulations, Neil and Jeff.
Do you have any words, Jeff Hammaker? Jeff, can you join just for a few words from you? Well, not now. Steve, do you have any words to describe how surprised you are right
Tired.
now?
yeah, tired. Thank you guys, and thanks all the technical officials and volunteers and friends that cheered us on. It was good. Do you know how it worked? Will Jeff and I both get a bid, or how's it work? Is there a max unbroken muscle ups for a tiebreaker?
Well, this question I will give to Andrews. I think he will contact you in a while.
Well, great.
You both, great work, and I hopefully we're gonna see you next year's too.
I would love it. Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you guys very much for putting it on.
Cheers. What? So, guys, if you didn't put the like button yet, do it right now. I think we are heading to our next event, division of the men, 65 plus. So I'm going offline in a second, and we will see us at 4 p.m. in about 20 minutes again.